Sissy3. I hope you are well, and I'm excited that you decided to share a couple minutes with me today. I think we have all heard this crazy year described in many ways, and one way that really strikes me is the term unprecedented time. When I really think about it, though, many times seem to be unprecedented. One time is the space race. I think the space race was unprecedented. The Cold War was unprecedented. And of course, September 11th was unprecedented. And I think if we start thinking about it, many times were unprecedented. The question then becomes, what do we do in an unprecedented time? I want to share with you for a couple minutes from the book of Esther, another unprecedented time. And actually, this book is unprecedented. God isn't even mentioned in the book, but when we look at it, we can clearly see God's hand moving. Mordecai, Esther's uncle, learns of a plot against her people, and he sends a letter to Esther telling her that she needs to intervene as the queen. And we find part of that letter in Esther 4:14. It says, "If you keep quiet at a time like this, deliverance and relief for the Jews will arise from some other place, but you and your relatives will die. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for such a time as this?" From this time, Esther sets her mind to do what she must in order to save her people. And there are lessons that we can learn from Esther's faithfulness. First, we all have a purpose. It may be that our purpose is not so great as saving a people from annihilation, but we each have one, and we need to be open to it. Our purpose may be just a random act of kindness, maybe bigger than that. Tomorrow we may be called to serve in children's ministry. We may be called to mentor a Parkview high school sports team. We may be called to help deliver angel bags. We may be called to help pay for someone's groceries. But if we do not step up, God will make sure that his purpose is accomplished, but we will miss out on the blessing. Secondly, we should fast and pray, asking for purpose and for success. In the first part of Esther 4:16, Esther replies to Mordecai. She says, "Go and gather together all the Jews of Susa and fast for me. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, night or day. My maids and I will do the same. And then, although it is against the law, I will go and see the king. If I die, I must die." So, prayer and fasting removes all distractions, and it helps us focus on God's purpose for our lives. Proverbs 3:16 says, "Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take." If we are truly seeking what God wants us to do, he is going to show us what we are to do and what purpose he has for us, whether it be a big thing or a little thing. Finally, we are to be bold and courageous, and I already read that. Esther goes on to tell Mordecai, and then, even if it is against the law, I will go and see the king, and if I die, I must die. Sometimes what we are asked to do is easy. Oftentimes it is not easy, and it is way outside of our comfort zone. Those times we have to be courageous and we have to be bold and see what God's goals are and how he is going to accomplish them. We only need to be obedient to his will. He is going to do the heavy lifting. So I wonder if perhaps we were made for such an unprecedented time as this one.